Hey, hey, hey. It's Fat Albert. No, I'm just kidding. If my nephew heard me say it's Fat Albert, he would hurt me. It's like, Uncle Terrence, you're not fat. Uncle Terrence, you look great. And I'm like, thank you, Jamon Jr. Y'all, I miss my nieces and nephews. I might get to see them sooner than I thought. We'll see how we'll see how the week goes with this new job. Y'all know, real talk, no stress here. No stress here. Anyway, how is everyone doing? It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Ay. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. And don't forget, you are amazing, like a giant tree, reaching out towards the sky. Y'all so amazing, y'all my butterflies, and we keep flying high. You are amazing. Gotta have my Gatorade. Gotta get those electrolytes. Y'all, okay. Let's get into this video, okay? Ooh, wee! It's things I wanted to do a live again tonight. Probably will. I don't know. Y'all hit that bell for future notifications. Thumbs up the video, like Bernie says. Thumbs up the video. Y'all, all jokes aside, okay, listen to me. Hear me out for a minute. I've been traveling for a long time. And I spoke with a lot of travelers and everything and stuff. I've done my research. Got my handy dandy notebook. I've done my research with some things. And let me go back to this. So out of 20 of my traveling buds, I'm gonna be real, guys. I'm just gonna say acquaintances. You know, they're not like my best friends, but out of 20 of them, okay, people who I actually have socialized with, have actually seen in my travels. Out of 20 of them, they've said that the average expectancy for traveling is 10 years, okay? About a decade. And I've been doing it, Lord willing, it will be 16 years February. I'm not actually sure about the date of February, but it's right before Valentine's Day. I remember when I started traveling, and my granddad on my dad's side had passed away, but it was my first assignment. I remember specifically because it was my dad was talking. Oh yeah, you know, Dad's birthday's coming up, you know, because his birthday was Valentine's Day, so February 14th. So right around that time, I just remember when I first started traveling years ago. My dad mentioned that, so that's how I'm able to say, okay, it's been this long. But I'm not sure exactly the date. Maybe around the 12th, maybe the day before. It wasn't on the day. I remember that specifically. Anyway, my point in, I guess, making this and talking about these things is I've traveled for so long, and it seems like more and more as I travel. Now I'm 35, and I'll be 36, Lord willing, November 30th of this year. Sagittarius, what's up, Sagittarius? So I'll be 36. So the deal is with me trying to do some more soul searching and really trying to understand what is going on in the healthcare world. Why does it seem like people are more distant than ever? This is a team-based field, guys. I can't do this by myself. The doctor cannot do this by himself. The nurse cannot do this by himself. The anesthesia cannot do that by themselves. Like, it needs to be a cohesive bunch of people, okay? A certain amount of people in the OR that is, I mean, we're like the pit crew, okay? We're NASCAR, you know. We're Daytona 500. We're NASCAR out there, okay? And we're the pit crew, and we are going to make sure this patient is taken care of wholeheartedly. Y'all got to forgive me. I got some notifications coming in. I didn't want to silence my phone, but since I am doing the video, we'll silence this phone, okay? So, yeah. Like I said, it needs to be a team effort. And it seems like more and more and more that, like I said, it's becoming more distance. Like, and guys, I'm not just making up things. I have traveled. Okay, so I put in the time. Okay, what I want you to understand, I put in the time. You know how some people just talk about, they say, oh, you don't want to go to New York. Ooh, child, them people crazy. East Coast people, they just walk all over you. They got their head all high, and they don't say hey. They don't stop. They don't just stop and smell the roses or whatever you want to call it. And when I tell you, I have been to New York numerous amounts of times, and it has been nothing but awesome experiences. I mean, some of the most respectful, kindest people, straight up people that I have ever met. Honest to God. Upstate in the city. I mean, like I said, I've been to Norwich. I've been to Binghamton. I've been to New Albany. Albany, New York. I've been to Yonkers, White Plains, the Bronx, Brooklyn. Worked in drawing blanks. It's so many places. Worked in oh my God. Worked in Harlem. Okay. That's what I'm trying to get at. Worked in Harlem. Worked all around. Okay, so my point is, I'm not just saying things. Like, I put myself in those places. Okay, so judging is inevitable, you know what I'm saying? But I actually can judge it because I've experienced it. People like to judge, people like to talk, but they really don't know what they're talking about or what they're judging. You know what I'm saying? So and sometimes you want to not allow yourself to judge, okay? When I go to hospitals, I don't want to compare these hospitals, okay? You have different policies, you have different procedures. The main thing that does not change, I pray to God, hopefully around the world, is that the patient is number one priority, okay? We are there for our patients. We are not there for ourselves. We're not there for the surgeon. We're not there for, the cafeteria, even though Baton Rouge, shout out to Baton Rouge. Oh my gosh, the cafeteria and places like Baton Rouge and NOLA are so good. Yes, he had to bring food in. And shout out to Tam Tam. Always Tam Tam, girl. Don't we love our food? You better believe it. Tay eats too. We love the food, girl. We love the food. We are some foodies, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, now back. Now we going back. We'll talk about food maybe a little later, because this is going to be an extended video, and I hope y'all just sit tight, grab your popcorn. Yeah, I said popcorn because we don't say R's, I'm from Mississippi. We don't pronounce the R's. So grab your popcorn and just sit back and just, listen to me. And I hope you can relate to some things. And or you know what? If you're not aware, okay, I hope you can learn some things. And maybe if you can comment, I can learn some things as well. You guys have been nothing but supportive and actually really are, you're really kind of getting me over that the hurdle a little bit. I play tennis. I don't run track. Okay. So with that being said, you do go to these places, okay? So I do travel assignments anywhere from 2 weeks to 13 weeks, even to 26 weeks, which is pretty much 6 months. So on average, it's around 8 to 13 weeks. So 2 to 3 months, I do travel assignments around the country. And it seems like when I go to these hospitals, okay, I'm in the hospital. You maybe do some. I do no orientation. Some I may do a day and a half. It's never been more than like 2 days of orientation, and it doesn't need to be. I need to be able to hit the ground running and getting into those cases and showing my skill level, applying what I know and learning what I don't. Okay, I'm a sponge, and ultimately that's what I know to be. So I always say, be a sponge, you guys. Be a sponge. If nothing else, you can soak up so much information. And you don't have to have that know-it-all attitude, even when I do. I do not know it all. I'm just teasing. So anyway, I try my best not to compare these places. Now, with that being said, so I go to a hospital, and guys, It's flabbergasting. I don't even want to use that word. I haven't used that word in a long time, which is good. But now I'm finding myself using it more at the current facility that I'm at. Even the facilities prior to, it seemed like more and more and more of unnecessary stress, and you have to know how to balance it. It is very stressful, but that comes along with the territory. But I'm just like, oh my gosh, help me. Okay, so what I want is, ultimately, I want like to be extremely happy. Like, surgery makes me so happy, okay, guys? But it's some people, okay, that just make it a little bit difficult. And when I say a little bit difficult, I mean a lot difficult, because I can't do it by myself, okay? If you're signing up for call, for instance, you're signing up for call, you are putting yourself down on a certain specific date and a specific time, and you know you need to be, you are, accountability is like number one now. So you need to be held accountable. You need to make sure that you have, that you're able to take the call, that you're able to step up, and when they call you randomly, whenever, that you're, at this facility, which here is pretty much like a 45-minute response time. I'm used to 20 minutes to 30 minutes. But again, different policies, different procedures, different places. It is what it is. I'm not going to negate any of that. If it's right or wrong, it's how this place does it. I'm perfectly fine with that. But you need to show up. You need to show up. And if you don't show up, I feel like that's absolutely the most disrespectful thing that another coworker can do to another coworker. We have lives outside of this specialty, outside of what we do. And I think it's very, very important that people, and by people, I mean that people within the medical field, or let me just say specifically within the OR who take call, realize that. Even if you don't take call. So we're tackling accountability and making sure that, that you communicate with one another. I can't stress this enough. I talk about this a lot, and I know that it's so like cheesy and cliche, but communication is key. And consistent communication, and I spoke about that in Unique Speaks live earlier tonight, which was absolutely amaze balls, okay? Y'all, please check out Unique Speaks. This girl be talking about what she's talking about, and what she's talking about is awesome. And we love her so much for that. She has actually opened my eyes to new things, and pretty much just like, light bulb came on instantly. That's what I am hoping that you making this video will do for me and will do for you. Hey guys, let's turn these light bulbs on. Let's run the electricity bill through the roof. How about that, okay? And I say that seriously. Like, I want to be enlightened. I want to be inspired. I want to be encouraged, because lately I've been discouraged, okay? And that's not really how Terrence, rolls. But like I said, you can't be positive 100% of the time. Everything can't be all unicorns and rainbows and Skittles 100% of the time, even though I do like Skittles. You guys, you ever had it was the smoothie version of the Skittles? Oh my stars, so good. Anyway, so it's not all rainbows, Skittles, and unicorns, okay? So there are going to be times when, things are going to stress you out, things are going to move you into maybe a dark place. But like I said, as long as you get out of that dark place, and honestly, I'm out of that dark place, I'm just a bit discouraged, because you guys know I've done a live, I've talked about it, what transpired, within my first week here at the hospital. And I'm just kind of contemplating on moving forward and what should I do. I'm a big guy. I understand the situations, and I know my rights, and I know what my contract reads, and I'm unbothered, and I thank God for that. In a bigger picture, I'm unbothered. Like, a place that allows this type of the toxic and the demonic situations and energy, it doesn't work, but I'm tough. Like I said, I can stick it out. It is what it is. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think if you're in a situation, you're at a hospital, and we can go outside the medical field, but I want to keep it on the medical field for the time being, because here's the reason why. It is so deep, okay? Like, I was talking to a friend and I said, if you go through a drive-through, if you go through a drive-through and somebody gets your order wrong, now you can get sick from uncooked food or not the food not being prepared in a sanitary environment. You can get sick, and some people potentially probably could die. But I feel like when you talk about healthcare, that sickness and that potential, that possibility of an expiration happening, it 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 magnifies, guys. I mean, seriously, I work in an OR. I mean, people literally can die if I don't do the right thing. If I'm not doing aseptic technique, making sure that I'm cleaning my hands, washing my hands, scrubbing my hands, my surgical scrub, making sure that I'm doing it right. Like, guys, these patients can suffer and probably have suffered with certain, in certain places with certain people. And how unfortunate is that? I don't want to add to any. I don't want to add to any of that craziness. It's sad. This needs to stop. And you know what? And somebody might say, well, Terrence, what do you suggest? How do you stop these things? You feel discouraged. You're traveling. You're talking about, okay, you're doing like a survey with your friends or acquaintances, your travel buds, and you're like, how long do you think traveling will last, and why is that, and blah 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 blah. And then they're pretty much the majority is like 10, a decade, 10 years. And maybe this is the reason why, because you go to these places and and you get discouraged because of people and how they're dealing with certain circumstances. I mean, now it's people that's saying, I'm not going to do this case. I'm not doing this case. I'm not doing this. I don't care about this. The surgical conscience is out of the surgical conscience is out, is nowhere to be found. It's like, okay, what is really going on here? Why is it so difficult? Why is it so difficult to take accountability, to be responsible, to accept responsibility, to accept accountability? Why is that so difficult when we have gone to school, we have done these clinical rotations? I mean, seriously, stress day in, day out, trying to complete these the certain courses and classes, that the prerequisites and certain things that in order for us to obtain our degree, we've worked so hard. Okay, so why now when you get to surgery, okay, you get your degree, you work your resume really well, you get that job interview, that job calls you back, they give you the offer for this job, this opportunity, which again I put in my community and I said it is a privilege. It is an actual privilege to be able to work in an environment like we do. And when you're giving back, when you're really saving lives, when you're really making a huge difference. I'm not saying that the fast food industry and hotel and management and things like that is not saving. It's not like a huge privilege and whatever and certain things like that. But I'm just saying, when you get to do this, it is an absolute privilege. It is. I do not render it as something just very traditional, and it takes a strong individual to do this. I mean, seriously, it does. And I'm not giving myself the big head or bragging about the situation. I'm seriously saying that this is something. When I say this, the medical field is something that is just not for everyone, and you can't approach it in a way where it's where you're constantly thinking about money or whatever. That's not going to solve anything. The money's going to be there. You need to have passion, and you need to have compassion and empathy about what you're doing and what you're getting involved with. I think that's the number one thing that will allow for a successful surgical career. And that's the first thing we want to hit on. I feel like not getting involved with this field just because of money alone is going to automatically set you aside from somebody who that they really just don't care. They're there for the money. It's going to really set you aside. you're going to go farther. Further. You're further. Farther. You're going to go more far than you could ever even imagine. I mean, seriously, in this field, in this profession. And I feel like if you are someone who, again, getting involved with it because of the money, it's going to be like a boom, bam, bye, see you later, thank you so much kind of thing. Almost like a one-night stand. So, seriously, I feel like you have to tackle it and you have to approach it. Okay, let me use the better terminology. You have to approach this situation and carefully. Okay, you have to really know what you're getting involved with. And so that's the main thing that I'm thinking of. Is this why it is so distant? Because of the pay? Maybe because travelers get paid more than, permanent staff, and now the staff is like, you know what, to heck with you. I don't care. You go work, you do this. I'm not going to show you these things. I'm going to set you up. I don't want you to look better than me. I know you might have a higher skill level than I do, but it doesn't matter. You're in my home, and I'm going to make you look bad, and I'm just not going to have your back. Unfortunately, believe it or not, I have had those experiences, and I have had those things said to me or said about to someone from someone else towards someone else who happened to be a traveler. So the person who said those things were a permanent staff member, and they were talking about another traveler. Now, granted, this traveler probably did not have my skill level, probably did not have my work ethic, but still, to set somebody up in a surgical setting and to try and make yourself look better than them, and at the cost of maybe harming a patient, is unacceptable and should not be done. I think more and more this is happening, okay, which is, again, so unfortunate because it should not be happening. It shouldn't happen at all. What happened? If somebody in the universe out there, if you know, tell me what happened. Because it ain't no doggone COVID. It's not COVID. It is not COVID. And I'm so tired of people saying COVID, COVID, COVID. It is not COVID. It wasn't Ebola. It wasn't anthrax. It was none of that. So what is it? Why are people changing within the medical field? Is it burnout? Is it burnout? Is it just mentally, mental disabilities? Is it bullying? What is it? Because all of these things played a part of the medical field years ago, even when I was a student and in my clinical rotation. I saw some of the bullying. I saw some of the the different kind of things, the stressors. I saw it. It was evident. I mean, I saw some of the headache. I saw the love. I saw the compassion. I heard people talk about money. I've been aware about all of that. So exactly what is it, guys? Does anybody know? Do you have a clue? Because if you do, I want you to inform me. Because it's time out. It's time out for the craziness. It's time out for the silliness. I think that it's very unfortunate that we are having to deal with this. And when I say we, I mean other people in the medical field. Okay? It's very unfortunate. I don't want to, I'm sorry guys, I'm here making a video and I'm also responding to a message. I don't want people to have to go through this. When I say people, I mean other travelers, other permanent staff members. Nobody should be going through this. Nobody should be going through this. This is, it's really becoming a problem. And And like I said, it's discouraging. So, guys, you got to understand, if it discourages people, I think you're going to have more and more travelers who are going to be like, you know what, whatever. I just want to come here. I want to go home. I want to, do a decent job, get paid, go home, get paid and go home and just repeat, do it all over again. Well, I feel like we're losing sight of what really matters. Like, we're barely even talking about the patients. We're barely even respecting each other. Ooh, light bulb moment. Respect. If someone were to ask, okay, well, Terrence, what is your solution behind this? I'm going to say respect. We need to respect each other. There's no respect, guys. There is no more respect, seem like. It isn't. I have done nothing but be positive, uplifting, encouraging to complete strangers, okay? My fellow coworkers, patient family members, administrative assistants, administrative, leaders, nothing but positive. I'm the guy who comes into a hospital. I get out of my car. As soon as I see people, I say good morning. I say hello. I might ask how are you, but really, if I genuinely don't care how are you, I'm not gonna ask that, because when I ask that, I'm gonna actually expect it's not gonna be rhetorical. I'm gonna expect a response. And some people are like, he really is sitting here and want me to respond. I care. I actually care. I don't ever want to get to the point where it's like I say, I don't care about this, or I don't care about that. I do care. I care about, like, a lot of things. It's within me. It's better. It is embedded in me, and I have no control over certain things. One moment, guys. Okay, we're back. So, yeah, like I said, respect is me personally. I feel like that is the big thing. That's the thing that's missing, and it's definitely missing at this current assignment. It was missing at the previous one, to be honest. It's just not enough of it, and I see it. I see those red flags in a lot of things in life now. I see it within family, which is unfortunate. I see it with, allegedly friendships, which is really unfortunate. And I definitely see it in my career, which is ultimately unfortunate. Because this can be reversed. This is a thing that we as human beings, we're choosing to be this way. I'm not choosing to, oh my God, like, well, this is negative, this is bad, this is this. But it actually is just that. Guys, when you are at a hospital and I'm on a contract, I've signed my contract, I know my hours that I need to work. I've signed my contract. Again, I've signed the contract. And I go to this facility and I give them the time that they are asking of me, and I give them more. Because I actually do care. But they want to take more and more and more. How terrible is that? You can't do that. You guys, I know you guys have lives outside of this, but guess what? Terrence does too. Okay? Cassie does too. Brian does too. These are random names, so nobody get alarmed. But my point of saying that is, people are getting burnt out, and I don't think it's because of money. I think you can pay somebody $100 an hour and they can still get burnt out and still become discouraged because there's a lack of respect. And what I've seen, like, far as this week, as I've worked and stuff, is definitely definitely a lack of respect. Super unfortunate feeling. I do not like it. I've been praying about it. I prayed before I even started this video. I've been praying nonstop. I think that is going to be, for me, that's going to be the way that I'm going to approach this. I'm not just going to walk away from things. I'm not a quitter, guys. But and ultimately, in the end, I have to do what I have to do, especially if it is something concerning my health. I won't be good to anybody, family, friend, a patient. I'm not going to be good to anybody if I'm not okay. I need to be good. And so, I mean, let's stay here, and then I'll just try and bring together from a celebrity perspective on things. Wendy Williams, for instance. Wendy Williams, absolutely, really, I really do love Wendy Williams. I do. One moment. I had this up. I don't know what happened. So, Wendy Williams, prior to television, she was a radio DJ and a host, and she quickly became known in New York, and actually Lifetime did a biography, like a biopic movie on her, and it was really, really good, very interesting, because I felt like I feel like it really did come from her mouth, because it was deep, and it showed how her mom, called her fat, talked about her weight, wanted her not to eat, and you seen as a younger Wendy Williams that, she just became it was depression, and I think that trickled into adult life, and obviously she was bullied and talked about because she was bigger than maybe a lot of other girls and also guys, in her school and in her age group, and we know kids can be just adults too can be absolutely just horrific and mean for no reason. Anyway, she just hustled and hustled and hustled and hustled, and she definitely became major with the celebrities because, guys, she didn't hold back. Okay, she was definitely one might say the drama queen, and she brought the gossip. She brought what today is known as the tea, hot topics, things like that. Wendy Williams. So people say, well, what does this have to do with what you're talking about? Well, let's just keep going and going and going and going as she works hard, relationships and friendship. She gave awfully a lot. People don't understand that. She really gave a lot. And she gave a lot of herself. Now remember, she had certain situations with depression and, a lot of mental disabilities and things like that, as far as mental challenges because of those traumas from childhood and even in adult life. Young adult life, middle adult, and then now into just her life right now. And it's in shambles, and it's unfortunate. Guys, she dealt with a lot of drug activities and certain things because she had to learn how to cope with the pain and the pressure. It got to be too much. I don't want this career to get too much for me, And I do feel like I'm strong-minded. I think about things carefully. I think things through. I learn how to vent, okay, and how to express myself. And then I'm very careful, even at the hospital when that happened, as I know you guys know, when I was at the hospital Friday, and was asked could I stay till 5 o'clock because it will be someone coming in at 5 o'clock, and her name was on the call schedule, and it's clear as day. and this person failed to come. Guys, these things cannot happen. These things cannot happen. And I for myself, I'm gonna stop having to give all of myself to people, okay, and end up, stressed and confused and puzzled and in a state of depression, because stress and all of that negativity will bring upon that. And I've had a lot of like trauma in my life, when I was smaller, dealing with, friends and family of, myself. Guys, I'm telling you, I think we all have. There's always probably one or two family members that have done something that, is almost unforgivable. But I thank God I prayed about it. I've grown. I've forgiven, my aunt, my dad's sister, and she has passed away. But there were things that were done to me that weren't so nice. I don't care to elaborate on those things. All I'm saying is life is so difficult, guys. It's so difficult. It's so hard. And we see, okay, perfect prime example, Wendy Williams giving herself, she's working hard. People say it's karma, but, her job was just, okay, that's her livelihood. But, guys, she really did. She gave so much. She still is giving so much. She worked really hard. She's doing a lot of things, but she's really not taking care of herself. She's surrounding herself with people that really don't really care about her taking care of herself. They just care about the opportunities that they are receiving because of her and her fame and her pocketbook. And that's what I want to avoid, happening to me. I'm telling you guys, it's like you go to these assignments, I'm getting more stressed. I'm getting, like I said, more discouraged. How sad is that? I want to find peace. I had a roommate some years ago and she said, it's like you're just running. What do you want? I had a manager say, well, Terrence, what do you expect? What do you want out of life? I mean, you're going to these places and it seems like, maybe this place is good, the next place is bad, the next place is good, the next place is bad. You're finding, you're finding out that, hey, it's kind of like, the entire, world is kind of like this. And I'm like, I refuse to believe that. My very first assignment was in Colorado, Frisco, Colorado, at St. Anthony Southern Medical Center. I've had the pleasure to go back there several times. That place keeps getting better. It keeps getting better. And just when COVID hit, right before that, I was actually supposed to go back there. I was in Galveston at the time, and I was supposed to actually go back to Colorado. Now there's no more positions available. People now more and more are just staying put, okay? And I was fortunate, alongside another traveler in Galveston, Texas, to be able to stay at Shriners Hospital for pretty much, 10 months. I was able to stay because we kept extending. The picture, the thing that I want to get through with this video is, or the point is, you can't give yourself. You cannot give yourself to. You can't give all of yourself to everyone. You can't give it to your parents, to your husband, your wife, your kids. God God even tells you this. He tells you this clear as day. You have to have that self-love in order to love, and you have to be forgiving really of yourself. Before you forgive anybody, you have to forgive yourself. You have to appreciate yourself. You have to do for yourself. Guys, seriously, this is legit. You really do have to care about yourself and do for yourself in order to provide, in order to give, in order to be in a better headspace. So when you're giving, and you keep doing all these things where it's, okay, here you go, take this, do this. I mean, come on. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. You have to care about yourself. And I'm more and more, I'm preaching this. I'm preaching self-love. I'm preaching self-respect. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it because I think it's very, very important that I learned to love myself more. Guys, at one point, I'm not going to lie, I didn't. But I don't want to become, and I'm not trying to hate on Wendy Williams, but I don't want to become Wendy Williams. I don't want to become that person that doesn't care about themselves, that is not going to stick up for themselves, that's going to stay there, operate, and be the pushover, and let people run over them, and because they feel like, well, you know what, I was pinned, and I told myself that I would be a team player, so it doesn't matter if this person doesn't show. I'll take his call, I'll take her call, whatever, no biggie off my back. It's very disrespectful. It's very disrespectful, and that's why I said I'm going to speak up. I'm going to talk about it in a positive way, the most positive way I can. I'm going to be that person to stand up for what's right. How about this one? I'm going to be my own advocate, because that's a part of self-love. You doggone right. What did he say? I sure did. I said it. Did he just say that? Yes, he did. I'm going to be my own self-advocate. I'm going to make sure I put Terrence first. I'm going to make sure that I love myself first and foremost, and to continue to love myself and continue to provide for myself. Make sure that that doesn't mean, okay, screw everyone else. No, it means that I'm going to be better for a lot of other people. For my nieces, my nephews, my sisters, my dad. I'm going to be better because I will love myself more. I will feel more, I will have more energy. I will feel more in tune on life. But no, if I just run and stress and do things that I absolutely just should not have to be, that I shouldn't have to do, because I'm not the one that's on call, or I'm not the person that originally, was scheduled to do these things. But that's where we're getting at. It's stressful. It's painful, guys. It's painful. So anyway, yes, I like I said, I wanted to touch on this and just say, seriously, love yourself at whatever cost, and nothing else matters at this point. Okay, because you got to put yourself first. So I'm focusing on that, and I feel like, okay, is going back to surgery and going back to working at these in these particular hospitals on these assignments, is this truly what is happening? Are people loving themselves so much and they're saying screw everything else? But if you were to love yourself, you wouldn't probably treat your coworkers like that. So getting back onto respect, you might need to gain some self-respect, have some self-respect about yourself. Because in all honesty, right, how can I respect you if I don't respect myself? I want to say that again. How can I respect you if I don't respect myself? So I think a key element, a key point about this video, okay, and about life, okay, let's be real, is there is a shortage, not of nurses, not of surgical techs, not of masks, not of other personal protective equipment, not of surgeons, not even a shortage of money. It's a shortage of respect. And I like that. I think I'm going to title this video, A Shortage of Respect. I like that. There is a shortage of respect. Respect yourself. Respect yourself enough to know that by not applying all of yourself at your job, within your career, within your marriage, within your life, within any obstacle that you're having to deal with, if you're not respecting yourself, I don't think a lot of positivity is going to come out of that. I think if there's a shortage of respect in that situation, you might need to rethink what you're doing. You might need to stop. Okay, like somebody was saying, oh, the New Yorkers, they don't stop and smell the roses. You probably need to stop and smell those roses. Because this is a problem big, big time. I mean, does anybody else understand? Are any you guys please in the comment tell me, are you in the medical field? Have you traveled to different places? Are you thinking about traveling to different places? As a clinician, as a medical personnel, like I don't care if you do medical technology, I don't care if you do RN, LPN, CNA, surgical tech, first assist, lab tech. Like I said, I already said medical technology, anesthesia tech, the locum surgery, yourself. Like, what do you think this is? What do you think is going on? Because I think that it's not about the money. I think it's all about the respect. And I got to say it again. And I think it's a shortage of respect. Wow. I feel like I just hit the nail. I just hit it on the... I just hit the head of that nail. I did. Like, boom, bing, And, I don't know. I just feel like things can be better. But let me say this. Because Latrice Allen, CJ So Cool, Peach McIntyre, they all say these things. Be consistent. Don't worry about certain things that don't mean you any good. Manifest things. Go out for your dreams. Apply yourself. And then, so I guess in a way it's like think it, believe it, achieve it. Okay? Apply yourself, and then you go out for it, and you just tackle your dreams. And I did mean tackle with that one. Okay, I wanted to say that. And I think ultimately, that things will be better. Okay? They'll be better. They have to be better, right? Guys, I as I sit here and I talk, and when I complete the video and stuff, I know I will go into a deep prayer. Like I said, I want to focus on meditation more. Things have got to change. Because truth be told, be it permanent or be it a travel position, if I choose to continue to work, specifically only in surgery, I don't think that things are going to change because it takes for the people to change. And if people are so hung up, and caught up on the negativity of situations, I don't know how to win against that. I mean, I know God has full control. But I'm just praying. I'm praying that somehow some type of positivity can come out of this. I hope that it's going to, like I said, enlighten people. A light bulb may come on. People may be like, oh my gosh, what have I done? I've been behaving this way. This isn't okay, and it's not okay. It's not okay. I think there's a lack of respect, and it just shouldn't be. It just shouldn't be. We have to respect each other and take pride in what we do and what all of us do. And I think the first thing that we can do when I say take pride is show up for our shifts. Stop calling in when we don't have to. Show each other that we actually do respect each other. You don't have to just, oh my gosh, absolutely love me, but you have to respect me, and I have to respect you. And here's the deal. I am going to respect you. I'm going to respect you when you're probably not respecting me as much. So I'm not saying that, oh, I can't be the problem. No. All I'm saying is that some things have got to change. I shouldn't have to keep going to hospital to hospital to hospital and be brought to the conclusion that, oh my gosh, every place, is bad. I will not believe in that. I will not give in to that. I will not do it. No ma'am, no sir. No sir, no sir. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So guys, let's just do a little recap. I know this is an extended video. So we were talking about the medical field, the healthcare field, getting involved with it, and dealing with, the stress of it. And what is really causing the stress? What's causing the turnover? What's causing the uncertainty of these hospitals, and not just hospitals, but the surgical units? What is causing the meltdowns? What's causing the distance? Why is there more distance and distance and distance? This is we're talking about the category, that's not the word I want to use. It's like it won't come to me. But we're talking about actually caring and not caring. We're talking about, coming up with a better process about, how to deal with things. How to deal with those energies, those different energies. Guys, it's a lot of demonic energy. And it just is. I'd say something, not like it's a negative thing. I even repeated it back to the person. I say something to one person, maybe in regards to someone else, but not in a malicious way, a way that is so disrespectful and crazy. It's just an observation. And they immediately go back to that person. And this person comes to me and asks me, hey, are you mad at me? And I go, no, absolutely not. I'm not mad at you. I just want you to understand that, timing is everything. And doing things in front of certain people sometimes they frown upon that. It's somewhat of a headache, okay? It's somewhat of a headache, but like I said, I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna try my best to be positive through and through all of this. I know I can. I know it's very possible. It is. But guys, I don't want you to think that I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just going through it. I will never work again. I'm terrible. And no. We're keeping it positive. We're pushing positivity. And no, I love what I do. Oh, I love what I do. And I want to continue to show that. I want to continue to hopefully change, young guys, young girls mindset when they, when they get up and they realize what they want to do. Maybe it will be surgical technology. There's a shortage in respect, and there's somewhat of a shortage of these surgical technologists. And I think in the bigger picture, good picture, that's why there are so many assignments. Guys, they're gonna need some traveling surgical technologists no matter what, some traveling first assist no matter what. It is up to us. A lot of things are up to us. We do control a lot of things, even if we don't just get to verbally, show that. We do. We do know that. We do. Okay, so we can move on from that. Because I don't want you guys also thinking, oh my gosh, he's just not happy and he's just not himself. I am myself. You know what? It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Hey, hey, hey. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm still singing. I'm still standing better than I ever did. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. I'm gonna keep standing. Everything will be okay. Let me show you why I know that's gonna be okay. I'll show you. Well, I'll tell you. Because I just got a message 20-some minutes ago. Says, have a blessed Sunday. Thank you for sharing. I'm sending you love and I'm sending you support to your channel. I absolutely love you. God bless you. That's why I want to go on. That's why I want to go on. That's why it's important to go on. To keep going is what I'm trying to say, to keep going. That's the importance of it. You are changing somebody's life. I am changing somebody's life. You might be helping change your own life. I know that I am. I know that my life is changing and it's changing for the better. And it's changing for the better. You guys keep going. I keep saying this, but I really do mean it. Keep going, keep pushing. Guys, I think I might do a YouTube short while I'm doing a video. One moment. It's gonna be pretty cool. This is what content creator life looks like. Well, don't mind the Gatorade. But yeah, this is what it looks like. This is what content creator life looks like. That was cool, guys. That was fun to do that. So like I said, moving on, guys. Okay, so hopefully in the comments you're chatting it up. You let me know what's good. And what would you do in a situation if you're expecting, okay, there's some disrespectful situations, not just towards you but towards others. It's a toxic environment. Seems like no one really is listening to anyone. What would you guys do? I need to know these things. Okay, I want to know. I want to know these things. I want to know. I think it's very important to understand what is going on. Okay? At least I think that. Sunlight comes creeping in, it illuminates our skin. We watched the day go by, stories about what we did. It made me think of you. It made me think of you. Oh, lights go down. In the moment we're lost and found. I just wanna be by your side. If these dreams could fly. Oh, life go down. In the moment we're lost and found. I just wanna be by your side. If these wings could fly. Oh, lights go down. In the moment we're lost and found. I just wanna be by your side. If these wings could fly. Y'all know I'm a little silly now. You know I'm gonna do some singing, maybe a little dancing, okay? But we get down to business too. And but that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of life. That's the beauty, guys. That's what I'm talking about. You know, we have the power to change the world. Why aren't we really trying to utilize and harness that power? We want to just go around hurting each other. And not just like outside, we want to hurt each other within our careers. Unacceptable. Love thy neighbor, not hate thy neighbor. Somebody ain't never been to church or at least received the word. Love and honor thy neighbor. Okay? Amen? Amen. So, guys, you know, like I said, it's going to be an extended video. I really hope you're rocking with me still. Hope you got that popcorn. Maybe you need like a round 2 on it. Go ahead and get that round 2 popcorn. I'll wait for a little bit for you. Stand by as I check these, check out these, the views. Check out these comments. Oh, lights go down. Pet. Serena Williams. It's like, okay, so she lost. All right, whoop-de-doo. Just got to stay prayed up. Ultimately, that's what we got to do. We got to stay prayed up, and we got to be truthful with ourselves. We do. We absolutely do. I'm going to look at some spiritual quotes, and I'm going to start saying them, and we're going to start on this video. We will start doing it that way. Because, guys, I want to make sure that I'm doing everything in my power to protect my mental, to protect my peace. I don't want my peace played with. I don't. I want to protect my peace. Mm. Okay, we have that's really a nice poster. Rules of life. Listening. Let it go. Never ruin a good day by thinking about a bad yesterday. Woo! Maybe I'm gonna probably start speaking some tongue. Let's do that one again. Let it go. Never ruin a good day by thinking about a bad yesterday. So even myself, I have to start putting things that are behind me. I have to keep them behind me. To a certain degree. If it is not worked out, obviously we'll have to bring it back up again. But whenever it chooses to work itself out, I have to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. Number 2, ignore them. Ignore them. Because they don't matter. Ignore them. Don't listen to other people. Live a life that's empowering to you. Mm. Wow, that's impressive. That is impressive. Give it time. Give it time, I say. Time heals everything. Give it time. Time heals everything. Wow. Another rules of life. Don't compare. Oh, it's hitting the nail. It's hitting the nail on the head. Don't compare. The only person you should try to beat is the person you were yesterday. Oh my gosh. That is so amazing. Let's read that one more time. The only person you should try to beat is the person you were yesterday. Mm. Do a quick prayer. Jesus. Stay calm. It's okay not to have everything figured out. Know that in time, you'll get there. Read it one more time. It's okay not to have everything figured out. Know that in time, you'll get there. It's on you. Only you are in charge of your happiness. Oh my gosh. Exactly. Mm-mm-mm. Last thing is smile. You know, guys, I have hit on all of these in my live streams. I've hit on all of these in videos, long and short content. Life is short. Enjoy while you have it. Mm. Thank you, God, Jesus, for all that you do. Mm, 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 mm. Smile. I'm smiling. Life is definitely short. Enjoy while you have it. So, 7 rules of life. Let's do a recap. Let it go. Ignore them. Give it time. Don't compare. Stay calm. It's on you. And smile. Even though your heart might be aching, smile. Smile, my queens. Smile, my kings. You guys got it. We're butterflies. And you know what butterflies do. We fly above all negativity. So, so maybe there's some things bugging you in your career, at your job, in your household. So let it go. Ignore them if you can. Definitely give it time. Do not compare. Stay calm. It's on you. And smile, even though your heart is aching. Smile before I wake. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. So definitely, shortage of respect. I think that's a good title. Captivates the audience. So guys, I'm gonna shift again and I'm gonna talk about the channel memberships. I got 3. Okay. T's Awesome Butterflies is my first channel membership. My first channel membership ever. Okay. I think it's just $4.99 a month. Um, and that's just for the first one. The second one is uh, T's Best Butterflies. And like I said, I have where it's like, where it's like, okay, yeah, I have 3, but you don't have to become a member because I'll tell you, I'll do the content, and that's for sure because I really do enjoy talking with everyone. So just know that. um, Third one is T's Best Butterflies. But like I would say, all of you are my amazing butterflies. All of you, every single one. I close my eyes and I just start. Everything is racing, and I start to think, okay, why are you stressing about this? Why are you stressing about certain things? I guess I just going back to things I just care so much. I really do. I really care that much. I really do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Y'all, I hope y'all are taking time out for yourselves. Just adding some things up, guys. I need to put on my community and ask, a poll of, do you think I should do like give something away? In in my opinion, cash. It's the most convenient thing to kind of give away. Mm. Dream Lift Shine is in the building, baby. I love Dream Lift Shine. I love all of these amazing people. You guys have been so supportive. I want y'all to know that. And keep going. The sky's the limit. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. And also check out that merchandise. I have some beautiful things. I have hats, socks, um, water bottles, long t-shirts, long, long. They're gonna be cold. They're gonna be long. Sweatshirts, pullovers, tank tops. I have this in my store, and y'all, I'm gonna be getting more content, like more content. I'll be uploading more content, but I'm gonna have more and more, um, more products. Is what I'm trying to say. More products and more designs, and we will work it out. We will see. We will see. I found you, Miss New Booty. So yeah, guys, I guess you're hanging out with me on a live video on one of my videos, and just you're watching what I do late at night. You know, sometimes I'm just right now I'm just looking online. I'm checking some credit card accounts and good things like that. Just checking right along and seeing what all we're doing and where we're at. Okay, we're at 375 and 112. Oh my gosh, why does it do that? I can't go on with suspicious minds. Suspicious minds. Little bit conversation, little bit nice and guaranteed. All that's fun. Satisfy me, baby. Satisfy me. Sponsor upgrade. Wow, that was pretty. That was like 497 available. That's way more than I thought I did, as far as having available credits. You just can't. Sometimes you just can't. You can't assume. You just have to take it for what it. You have to take it for what it is, and thank God in the process. I know this is right. What an amazing night. I thank God for these amazing people that started these channels that are amazing because they're amazing. I'm so grateful. 210. Guess it's turning into a silent live stream, but I'm serious about these bills and my finances. Did I get that? Yeah, 269. Yeah. We got it. We got it. We got it. So, what are you guys gonna do for your upcoming week? Like I told you, I'll keep you guys informed. So quiet. So quiet. It's kind of hot. Like I don't mind it being so quiet. Okay, let's see what Capital One is talking about. Okay, so Capital One, I have. 381. I'm just adding up things, guys. Just adding them up. Sunlight comes creeping in, illuminates our skin. We watch the day go by, stories about what we did. It made me think of you. It made me think of you. Oh, lights go down. In the moment we're lost and found. I just wanna be by your side. If these wings could fly, oh, my lights going down. In the moment we're lost and found. I just wanna be by your side. If these wings could fly, oh, lights go down. In the moment we're lost and found. I just wanna be by your side. If these wings could fly. That's such a Jasmine Eclock. She is such a beautiful singer. I guess I'll help that. Yes, I can call. Let me see. Okay. Y'all gotta bear with me. And also the purpose of this video too is just to show exactly what all that I, do and take and for you to get, just see me just in just like raw form, I suppose. Because this is some of what I do with everyday life. It absolutely is. 12, 13, 14, 1, 10, 3, plus 45, 2, 4, 6, 4, 3. Make a phone call. I don't know what. We're gonna make a payment. I, Terrence Bergen, approve of this payment. Thank you. Great. I'll hang up to end this call. Okay. Well, we know that's 150. Oh, great. I feel like I'm on a leaning tower on a pizza. Everything's leaning. Okay, let's add this up. We're going to see some things. Let's see what we got here. 12. Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful night, or I should say an early morning, or I can say night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Keep your head up, keep it in the game, baby. Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful night, or I should say an early morning, or I can say night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Keep your head up, keep it in the game. Hey, Yo, I'm loving content creator life. Um, and this is the very thing that is helping me with my career, with surgery, and with the uncertainty of certain things. It really does help me. It gives me sorry, one moment. Oh, this just in. Well, obviously there's been some problems with the analytics. Like they've been decreasing. I was wondering with some of my hours and certain things. I'm like, well, people are watching my videos, so why are things decreasing? So one lady put today I was checking my YouTube studio and suddenly my watch time hours has decreased for 2 days. Has been decreased for 2 days, 23rd and 24th of August, and almost 50 hours have been decreased suddenly. We are working very hard. Please resolve the issue. Um, I know you all will do the right things. Spend other analytics every day frequently, but we could not find anything wrong with it. So it's happened to a lot of people. Whoa, that's interesting. It said known issue September 1st to 2022. YouTube studio data is incorrect from August 23rd to August 25th. Hi, creators. Thanks for letting us know that some metrics, RPM, and subscribers on YouTube Studio Analytics tab are incorrect from August 23rd to August 25th. We've passed this along to our team, and they're currently working on a fix. We'll keep you posted as soon as we have an update. Wow. Upvote. Like, what is going on with YouTube? Come on, YouTube. Who, not me? Johnny, if you're watching any of this video, I appreciate you so much. Victoria, you as well. Adventures with Victoria. Hello, 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 hello. And Larry, yep.